What's up, hello, and welcome back to the Jaded Gooseberry, and it's your boy Andor. And sorry for the long intro there. I actually was trying to test something that's not working, but that's cool. Anyway, congratulations on the first Abel. Oh, hello, Andrew Senpai. Oh no, and you're new. Well, okay, I'll allow that. That's fair. When did this become the Awoo stream? Also, I didn't get a chance to read that in the Discord. Also, since you got first. There won't be a whole lot going on this month because I do have the vacation, but you get 100 loyalty points, which puts you ahead of everyone else right now, Abel. So once again, the winner of the loyalty points will win a free gift sub to my channel, or if they already have a gift sub, they will win, where is it? These. Just kidding, it's not showing. I have to do it automatically. Wait, it's not on this scene. Okay, that's why that makes sense. But they're stickers, so they will have the choice of choosing one of the stickers that I have in my merch store. So yes, congratulations on that. Wasn't VR chat? Oh, okay. VR chat is the Awoo one. Oh, last VR chat. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Because that's when Jay showed up and Jay Awooed like crazy. Now we only missing Jay. I know. I wonder if he will show up today. That would be cool. That was pretty fun. I don't know how many people are gonna have joined though, because I just want this to be like a just chat, chill stream. But if people want, that's totally fine. Hello, Kiwi Shampoo. How are you doing today? I mean, I've been talking to you all day, but you know, how are you doing still? Also, I have very exciting news. Thursday, I'm doing a podcast stream with Kiwi. We won't talk about what it is because it is going to be a surprise, so we hope you guys will come for the surprise. Kiwi and I will be doing a podcast stream on Thursday, but that should be the last stream that I will have no VR for. Every stream following that for VR chat days, which are Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, I will be in VR chat. So you're doing well, thanks. Oh yes, I'm doing well as well. Thank you so much. Kiwi and I had a very motivating talk, so it was very good. Thank you again for that, Kiwi. Also, I really appreciate it. A wild Kiwi appeared. Teru, you guys can be new now, but now you're not new. No one's new. Unless you are new. Then you could be new. No, Teru, you're still not new. I don't know. You just got here? I don't think so. Always have to be of help. Yes, thank you so much. Your help was always appreciated. So Nubu, I hate that's a quote, I think. Hold on. I think I actually have that as a quote from someone. Okay, that's just not that one. Let's try. You can do this, guys, by the way. If you ever want me to register a quote, let me know if something's funny. Oh, that's got a cooldown. Balls for me? Balls? It's for me? No, it's not for you, Teru. There we go. Balls on my face. I don't even remember who said that. Oh, no, that was Sanakun. Sanakun said balls on my face. I forgot. Alright. Yeah, Sanakun. Ugh, I don't like that. Normally people pay money for that, but you guys are getting this for free. Yeah, one of them was I think it was Teru. Or was Teru new? Ternu? I don't remember what it was. Ternu, that's what it was. That's right. And to war. Oh no. Because I am new. I gotta stop. You're still not new. I'm new here. No. Oh my god, I have something funny. So I have to tell you guys this because it's silly. Also, press exclamation point jump to get your stream avatar to jump for that star that just popped up. Go for it while I explain this. But I was working on, so I was recording my videos, right, for Ni no Kuni yesterday. And what's funny is I can't believe I didn't think about this, but the recording button I have for my streaming software, I set it to F10 because I was like, I'm never going to use F10. Guess what the button is to open up the menu in desktop mode for Ni no Kuni? It's F10. So I looked and my stream was super segmented or fragmented. So I had so many different streams or different recordings, and I realized it's just because I kept starting and stopping the recording. So I just had to, I'm going to upload it to my YouTube anyway. but I just had to rip it directly from Twitch. That was like such a big oopsie on my part. The only reason I like recording them independently is because I don't keep like everything on here. Like I keep the PNG of me and like but I don't keep like the daily sub goals up at the top. I don't keep the VTuber goals up at the top. I don't keep the chat on there. I don't keep stream avatars. I remove all of that so it doesn't record it. But it's not that big of a deal. I can keep it. Taru is still new. New Taru. Yeah, I know it was a big old O on my part. So I have to change it because the problem with Ni no Kuni right now, as I mentioned, that the desktop application is in beta currently. So it is not like great. So there's just like no way of changing that. Like to open up the menu, I have to press F10. I can't change it. GG Panini. Dear new. I still not new Taru. That's gonna be your new quote, Taru. We're gonna add that into Streamlabs. How new are you? On a scale of 1 to new, how 10 are you? You were born 5 seconds ago? You're new to this world, I see. I am so new. Oh, I gotta move my ice cream bowl because I forgot to take care of that before the stream. You have a fresh book, smell still. Do people do that? Do people have that? On a scale of 1 to new, how 10 are you? And or 2022. I'm glad you like that. I'm adding that. Have you ever heard me say that before? I think I've said stuff like that before. Well, actually, now that I think about it, maybe not on stream. I'm gonna add that as a quote, though. Scale of 1 to new, how 10 are you? And or 2022. And VR chat. What did I put for VR chat? Oh yeah, it's just VR chat. Added by me. Andor. I want to do more with these quotes because they seem fun. Oh my god, you got Supa wooing in the Discord. Hello, people. He didn't woo very well, but still. That's the first time you've heard such tomfoolery. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I say it all the time IRL, but I don't say it a whole lot on stream, I suppose. But still, I like that word tomfoolery. What are some good archaic words that everyone likes? Some words that we don't really use a whole lot of anymore. Or that we're not exactly encouraged to use, but we still like to use. Tomfoolery is a really good one. Blasphemy. Blasphemy is a good one. I like that. But not in like the actual term of what blasphemy means. I like blasphemy in the sense of like someone will, like you'll be talking to someone and you'll be like, yo, this new sushi place opened up downtown. And they're like, ooh, I don't do fish. And you're like, blasphemy. Damn the blasphemers. That's how I like using that word. That being said, if you don't like fish, that's totally fine. But I will only slightly judge you. That's correct modern usage. I'm taking a swig of water. I get why some people don't like fish, but at the same time I don't understand because fish is so delicious. I think the best counter viewpoint I've ever heard to like not liking fish was actually, yeah, you love fish? Yeah, I think most people like fish. But the comedian Jim Gaffigan, I don't know if you guys have heard of Jim Gaffigan. Probably, he's pretty big, but he actually has like a really good argument where he says like he doesn't understand why people eat fish because we use the term something is fishy for when it's not good. And he's just like, when you're using a word to describe how not good something is, that says how not good the original thing is. Now it's just like, I mean, that's a really good point. Salmon is just, oh, I know, salmon is delicious. I love it. I could put salmon on anything. Salmon cream cheese on a bagel is just, oh. Fortnite was a good old word before it came out. You're right, actually, that's a good point. Fortnite was a really good old word. Now it's modern and icky. If they make a sequel, it should be called Month. Because wait, isn't a fortnight like 14 days? It's basically like half a month, right? Something like that. Salmon and tuna are the only seafood you'll eat. Hey, at least you like some fish. That's understandable. You probably don't like... because I like seafood, but I have to clarify, I don't really like sea bugs like crabs and lobsters. Not a big fan. And shrimp too. I don't like bugs. I don't like ocean bugs. 2 weeks? Okay, awesome. You had the super hipster breakfast in Seattle. It was avocado toast with salmon. Ooh, that sounds so good. I love avocado toast. That's one of those things I'm like a very obvious millennial for. Is I don't like regularly eat it, but if I go to a place and they have avocado toast, I'm like, yes, please. I'll have some of that. Avocado toast is delicious. We went to the Starbucks Reserve. Hello, Jay. How are you doing today? And goddamn, Starbucks Reserve. And goddamn, we're talking about fish. I don't remember, Jay. Do you like fish? I forgot. Actually, I don't know if I've ever asked you if you like fish. You do love fish, good. No son of mine is not gonna like fish. I don't like Starbucks usually, but Starbucks Reserves is so intense. What is Starbucks Reserves? I actually haven't heard of that. It's one of your favorite foods? Oh, that's so good to hear. Fish is so good. I want fish to be able to swim in milk. Aha. What is that? What's the opposite of foreshadowing, guys? What's it called when you recall something from the past? Reminiscing? Is that it? Reminiscing. Callback. That's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, reminiscing is also correct, but not at all. I was right, but not right at the same time. In terms of comedy. Still gotta send you the fish talk. Oh, yeah, let me do that real fast. The only reason I didn't is because Sanakun, when I sent it to her, she said that it was like really quiet for some reason. It was like perfectly fine for me, so I'll send you as it is. But if it's too quiet, or if it's like, if it doesn't work, let me know and I'll fix it for you, Jay. Yeah, give me a second to do that. Oh, it's just kidding. It's right there. I don't need to download it again. You're... There, and then 1 second, mortals. Let me just get this sent off to Jay. There we go. Yeah, let me know if that's too quiet or not. But they also have alcohol and tons of fancy food. Ooh, that sounds so good. Really fancy Starbucks in Seattle. They make their coffee instead of pushing a button. Wow. So it's like a Starbucks restaurant. Is that what you're saying? It's like a full-blown Starbucks restaurant. That sounds really nice. I want fish to be able to swim in crackers. Film is a word people don't use anymore, but I prefer it over a movie. I asked my roommate if she wanted to go to the cinema to see a film, and she asked me if I'm a member of AARP. Oh no. Go to the cinema. Like 3 times the size of a regular Starbucks. I see. So it probably not, like, restaurant might not be the best way to describe it, but it's like a super Starbucks. I see. That's good. I'd be interested because I live like... No, I don't live next to Starbucks anymore. They moved it. They put it was a really funny design decision, but there's a Starbucks like right next to where I live. There was. It actually used to be this cute little like mix between Asian American like diner foods. They had like the cheapest pho like I've ever had, but it went out of business. And a Starbucks was built there. And then literally a month after Starbucks was built, they put a divider on that road. So you can't easily like make left-hand turns to get to the Starbucks. It doesn't make sense why they even have the divider, but it just ruined business. So there's a Smith's across the street. The Starbucks was just opened in the Smith's. They opened a new one. And then once that one gained traction, the Starbucks next to where I live just like closed down. I won't reveal like what it turned into just so I don't give like too much away of where I live, but... Damn, the thing is loud. It's loud for you? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought when I did. I thought it was pretty loud. Yeah, if you need me to turn it down, I can. Would that make it a Venti Starbucks or a Grande Starbucks? I actually don't know the size. Isn't Venti the small one? Because Venti's 20 in Spanish, right? Venti's 20 in Spanish. Grande is big. That sounds like how Subway works opening a new new one 3 feet from an existing one. I've seen that. And they just close, like they'll try it for a bit and they'll be like, it doesn't work. And then they'll just close it down and open a new one. Guys, we need fish to be able to swim in pink drinks. What is included in this pink drink? How can we do it? I think we can do it if we get the right suit for it. We need a pink drink fish suit, and then we can make the fish swim through it. Let's work on the science for that, Teru. I think we can get that figured out. Venti is the 20 ounce. Grande is 24 ounce, I think. Okay. Venti is large in Italian, you believe? It's slightly different in Spanish. I see. I don't know all the rules. I never understood like the Starbucks logic. I only saw the memes for it. Anytime I went to Starbucks, yes, that's what I meant to say. Someone else usually ordered for me. So I myself was not the one placing the order. Yes, let's think about the pink stuff. Oh no, Grande is 16 ounce, Venti's bigger. Really? Oh, okay, I did. All right. That's interesting. Oh boy, how do I pronounce that? Tell me if this is right. Trenta? Can I just say Trenta? Can I just be super gringo? You guys all understand I'm white, right? You see my little PNG guy, like his skin color, right? I can pronounce that wrong. See? Trenta. Okay. 30 ounce. That's a lot. That's a lot of coffee. I've got a little like 12 ounce cup that I drink from, and that's plenty for me. Está bien. Nice. I only took a wee bit of Spanish in the high school, in the junior high. Can you guys hear the background music I have going okay also? Let me know if that's good. What is that fish? Is that the fish that's swimming through the pink stuff? Did he not make it? That's another thing I've been thinking about, guys, is what type of fish, like, specifically? Like, are we just going to pick random fish? Yeah, it's a good volume. Okay, right on. Thank you. Still working on the audio stuff. He drowned. Oh. Wait, in the pink stuff? Is it because we didn't have the right suit? Wait, well, let me go back to my original point. We need to figure out what type of fish we're getting to swim through these various things. Are we all doing, like, is it all salmon? Are we doing, like, Pacific cod? We need to figure this stuff out. I choose the goldfish that look like the ping pong balls. Which ones are those? The goldfish that look like ping pong balls. The really rotund ones. One second. Okay. Sorry about that. Pearl scale goldfish. Let's look that up. Pearl scale goldfish. I know this is boring with Asmus. Ooh, I brought up something today I wanted to run by you guys. So I'm working on like getting the, what's it called? The ideas for my VTuber model figured out. It's going to look similar to the PNG that I have. That was done by Kiwi. Thank you again for that. But I want to have like a little bee resting on top of his head. I think that would be fun. I could have Bethasmus up there. Pearl scale goldfish. Oh, you're right. They do look like little ping pong balls. Oh my god, those are so cute. You don't have bees in your bonnet? No, just a bee on my head. Like, 'cause you know how Bethasmus, like, her design is pretty straightforward. I want something like that, like, just resting on my head. And with VTuber stuff, you can, like, have it so, like, when you change reactions, it, like, your character's face will change too. I want the bee to have the same reaction. So, like, if I'm angry, Bethasmus will be angry. If I'm sad, Bethasmus will also be sad. Bees for me? No. Thought that could be fun though. Yeah, I think it would. Wait, which Star Wars characters are you talking about? Did anyone see the new Obi-Wan that just released? Yeah, I think that would be funny to do that. That was something I just thought about today. Because I don't know if you guys were there, because I posted a picture of my character in Ni no Kuni, and he's got like the little cat on his head. And I said that, I was just like, wouldn't that be fun if we could just have him be a bee? Damn it, enter too soon. Oh, did you not finish? You're watching Boba Fett? Oh, yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, they make those Star Wars characters really cool. Let me pull this back up. Hey, okay, so that ultimatum by Abel, from now on, any fish that we have swim through various things, it's going to be the pearl scale goldfish. Just ultimatum by Abel. So get ready for that, guys. Love Star Wars so much. I do too. Guys, there's another star. Get it. Exclamation point jump. Get the star. Yeah, I heard Obi-Wan was really good, and I actually really do like Obi-Wan Kenobi, so I'm going to try and watch it when I get a chance. Someone got it. Did someone get it? You haven't watched Obi-Wan yet? Okay, yeah. I haven't watched Boba Fett. I haven't watched The Mandalorian, but aside from that, I've seen all except episode 9 of the mainline Star Wars movies. Jump higher. Is that an option you can do? I'm not sure if you can jump higher with that. Unpopular opinion. Exclamation point, oh woo. There are no bad Star Wars. You know, I'm gonna be real with you guys. So when the prequels came out, I was on that bandwagon of I didn't like them. And it was for things that I now realize in my later on adult life, like the reasons I didn't like those original Star Wars movies. Those were things that I personally don't care about. Like there was inconsistencies in the stories. There was like retconning of things like how the midi-chlorians worked. And I realized I don't care. And I've been rewatching them again because my girlfriend she super loves the prequels, and it's because she likes Hayden Paytonson. Is that his name? She really likes him as an actor, the guy who played Anakin. So I went and rewatched them, and I tried to come at it more objectively. And I do realize, like, I don't think that the trilogy were that bad. I still prefer the original sequel over the trilogy, but cinematically, like, the prequels are awesome. They're done really well. The prequels without Jar Jar are okay, and that's kind of the thing that I still like. I tried to get over that, but I can't. I just don't like Jar Jar Binks. I think any part without Jar Jar is like the highlight of any of the prequel movies. I couldn't get into Jar Jar, but the rest of them, they're great. They go over a lot. It's really in-depth story, and it's really cool backstory for Darth Vader. As for the new ones, the only one I didn't really care for, and I'm not even going to say I don't like it. Like, I'm going to side with you on that, Kiwi, and that none of them are bad. But I didn't like episode 7. Like I said, I don't think it's bad. I just didn't like it. I love the prequels no matter what, and I love Jar Jar because you watch them in theaters with your dad. That's awesome. I think that's where my hate for Jar Jar comes from, because I watched them with my mom, and my mom did not like Jar Jar Binks at all. And so I think that's where my dislike for Jar Jar comes from. Is my mom was just like, yeah, she's just like, there's no need for him because we've already got R2-D2 and C-3PO. And I, like, young impressionable me, was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Which one is 7? It's... Oh, I don't even remember. I've only saw it like a few times. All I know is 7 had the casino scene in it. The casino chase scene that was super unnecessary. 7 is the first one for 8. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I meant 8. I'm so sorry. You're right. Kiwi corrected me. 7 is good. I actually really, really, really liked 7. The Force Awakens was really good. The one after that, episode 8, that's the one I didn't care for. Where you got Yell on 50 pity. Hey, congratulations, Jay. I got Yell on at about, I think it was 60, I think. I was actually super happy about that. Yeah, the first one, the new trilogy. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I watched 7 so many times when it came out in theaters. I was working a graveyard shift at the time, and that's just what we did. Like, we'd get off work, and it'd just be like, hey guys, you all want to go watch Star Wars? So we just do that at like 6 a.m. We'd all get off work, drive for 10 minutes to the nearest movie theater, and we'd all watch Star Wars The Force Awakens again. You ship Rey and Kylo Ren so hard. They do make a really good ship. I mean, you could see like the sexual tension between them in, I think it was it the end of 7? No, it was the end of 8. Yeah, 8, like I said, I don't think 8 was a bad movie. It just wasn't my favorite one. Thigh window. Nice. I wish 8 had pursued the Kylo X-ray connection. Yes, I absolutely agree. I think it focused too much on silly things. I think it tried to be too funny where it didn't need to be. And I also wish they would have focused maybe less on Luke, but like in the right way. Because I just think how they did focus on Luke was just kind of silly. I didn't really care for like what they did, what they were going for. But yeah, the Kylo Rey connection, I think they should have definitely pursued that more. Quick, first person to type 1 in chat gets a high five from me. VR high five. First person to type 1. Bam, Abel. Hold on, I have to go grab something for this to work. Oh no, I don't have grabbable stuff in this world. Here. We'll do that. Just kidding, I can't jump in this world. Okay. You get an invisible Wi-Fi for me because I can't jump in this world or do anything to give you a high five. Woot. Also, okay, weird thing. No spoilers, but yeah, I know, when crippled. F in chat for crippled, Andor. I'll get that Wi-Fi to you somehow, Abel. We'll go virtually. I'll draw you a hand tomorrow and send it to you. I'll email it to you. Or I'll fax it to you, whatever works. There's a character that's here in Boba Fett. Okay. A caricature. And the CGI they did is uncanny. Really? Handwritten letters only? Alright. I'll draw you a hand. And I will fax you a handwritten letter. It's just gonna have the letter Q on I want you to know. I'll title it like, hey Abel, this is the hand I drew, and it's just the letter Q. Excellent. I'm glad we could come to this agreement. I'll get Bethasmus to mail it out. She's good at that. She's good at all my handy mail work. So Kiwi, when you say uncanny, do you mean like Polar Express uncanny? Like the CG of them looks too good, like to be human? It's too real. Okay, I see. That's what I figured. The Polar Express effect. I think that actually does have a name, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, that's like what I call it, the Polar Express Uncanny Valley effect. Like Uncanny Valley territory. Yeah, I think that's what she's talking about. Or was it convincing? Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good clarifying point. Like it legitimately cannot be him. I see. Oh, but you can't do spoilers, so you can't tell us who it is. But it looks like him, so it's probably someone that I see. Yeah, that's icky. That's hard. That's tough. Like, I'm so impressed with what like media and CG can do these days, but also like it's creepy. I know there was it's from movies 4, 5, and 6. Okay, got it. Understood. I think I know who then. That's all I see. Just kidding. That I actually don't know who, because there's actually quite a bit of people that could fit the bill there. What other movie was it? No, it was a TV series. I don't know if y'all have watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This was actually impressive for the time, but it wasn't for Buffy. It was for the spin-off series Angel. They had a character who was introduced at the beginning. I want to say his name was like Doylan or something. He was like a spiky porcupine demon. I don't remember. This was years ago that I watched this, so keep that in mind. He's some like spiky porcupine demon. But he had precognition. Unfortunately, and I'm gonna spoil this, so if you haven't seen Angel, I don't feel bad for you because of how long it's been. But he, I'll give you a moment so you can tune out the stream for a minute. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay. His actor actually did die, but it was like due to drug related incidents, so it was very sad, of course. But they actually, in the last bit of his episode, like the last episode he was in where he died, there was one part where he just looked like super weird, but it was like a very convincing CG of him, and I was like, what the heck happened? And I was watching it with my mom because she was the one showing me Angel, and she was just like, oh yeah, he died. They actually didn't have the actor for this part, so they just CG'd him in for this last little scene there. Also, they've done it one time before in Star Wars 2, I think Rogue One. Okay. Yeah, I believe that. It's always so impressive. Like, Abel is not far off. We're so close to having CGI people that's actually believable. Like, It's crazy to see how much like CGI technology has developed. Twice in Rogue One. Okay. I realized I made a mistake. I said the only Star Wars movie I hadn't seen was Episode 9. I realized I also haven't seen Rogue One, I don't think. We're going at the end of the show. Someone definitely isn't that young, exactly how he looked in the original trilogy. That's actually impressive. I think I know who it is then. What if they CG Stan Lee into Marvel movies? I think I heard about them actually planning on doing that. Rogue One is incredible. Yeah, I need to watch it. I actually don't... Okay, guys, don't tell my girlfriend this. But with her and her friend, we've actually been like watching the Star Wars movies because her friend hasn't seen any of them. So we've been watching them in like chronological order. So we started with like the prequels and then we moved on, and we actually did get to Rogue One, but I was invested in editing something for like one of my streams. So like it was playing, but I'm not one of those people who I can't watch movies in the background. I have to be fully like paying attention to the movie. Otherwise I have no idea what happened. So I've seen Rogue One technically, but I didn't watch it. Rogue One is the best Star Wars film. Is that serious? Really? I'll agree with Abel on that. That's not sarcasm. I've heard it. I've heard actually kind of mixed things about it, to be honest. 100% not sarcasm. Really? I will have to go back and watch it again then. But yeah, please don't tell my girlfriend. It's your favorite by far. Right on. I know I did tune in for the really cool Darth Vader scene. I won't do any of that for spoiler reasons, but... And that's coming from me being a hardcore Star Wars fan. Okay. That's interesting. But that brings another good point. What did you guys think of Solo? I actually quite liked Solo, but I heard a lot of people did not like Solo. The Vader scene kicked so much ass. Yeah, I heard about it. Like someone told me about the Vader scene. So when I heard him, I like stopped what I was doing and I tuned in for that. And that probably like I think it's like probably the coolest part in like all of the Star Wars movie. Well, a close third, we'll say. Maybe not the coolest in all of them, but Solo is meh. Okay, what makes it meh? It's the prequel film nobody wanted. You know, that's what I thought. Like my friend, so embarrassing to admit because you just said you were a hardcore Star Wars fan. You haven't seen it. I mean, Abel brings up good point. That's something I was going to segue into. My friend that like I'm watching them with, she asked if like Solo provides any important information to the mainline story, and it doesn't. There is like, I feel like the prequels at least provided us a lot of great useful insight as to how the Star Wars universe came to be. So I think the prequels were important. Solo just wasn't. It gave us information that we already knew or we just didn't need to know. And Han Solo isn't an endearing character without Harrison Ford. I agree there. Harrison Ford just is Han Solo. Even though he super didn't want to be. I don't know if you guys knew that, but when Harrison Ford first took the role like for Han Solo with George Lucas, he actually wanted to be killed off in the very first episode of Star Wars. He didn't want to continue. But people liked Han Solo so much that George Lucas decided to keep him. And so they kept playing him. And that was like his big stipulation to come back in Force Awakens. And I am going to spoil this. I'll give you time to like tune out if you don't want to hear this, something in Force Awakens. But also, once again, I don't feel bad because Force Awakens came out a few years ago. 1, 2, 3. When Han Solo died, that was his stipulation for watching it. He was just like, I won't come back to this movie unless you pay me like $1 billion and I die in it. And they did. They paid Han Solo like $1 billion. Or sorry, they paid Harrison Ford $1 billion to play as Han Solo, and they guaranteed killed him in the movie. Where I think it's sad because Daisy Ridley, the one who plays Rhea, she only made like $500,000 playing that role. It's like 580,000, something like that. But Harrison Ford made so much bank. That scene murdered me. Oh, same. I went and saw it like 8 times independently, and I cannot confirm or deny if I like shed a tear every single time. That was so sad. Sobbing in the theater. I know. I can relate. That was definitely a Wall-E moment for me. Just like ugly crying. Yeah. Can relate. 10 out of 10. It was so good though, and it was super important for Harrison Ford's like career and peace of mind, and also just advancement in the story of Kylo Ren. Which sucks because in Force Awakens, I remember when it first came out, so many people were very anti Kylo Ren for some reason. Daisy Ridley starts out so promising in the new trilogy, but I just couldn't get behind her character in the 2 films after that. Yeah, I really loved her in the first one. And then, like I said, the second one wasn't my favorite, so I didn't really pay too much attention. And I have no idea how she was in the last one because I haven't seen that yet. But I don't know. I just didn't want to ruin my perspective of it, I guess. But I've got to see it eventually, so I'll have to watch it probably one of these weekends. Yeah, that was just one where it was just like a classic example of Disney doing like a cash grab and they just like bit off more than they can chew, I think. I'm glad though that did put her on the map because she'd only done like 1 or 2 roles before that, I think. But that did put her on the map, so she got like more universally noticed and whatnot. I'm glad this turned into a Star Wars discussion. Since I mentioned I've been watching Star Wars recently, I've been wanting to talk about it for a bit. No, sorry. No, don't be sorry. I think it's fine. I love Star Wars and like the theory crafting that goes on behind it and all the stories. That's your bad. No, it's totally fine. Like I said, I like Star Wars. I wouldn't consider myself like a super fan, but I'm invested enough in Star Wars lore because it's all so well tied together that it definitely piques my interest every time it's brought up as a conversation topic, that's for sure. I do like a lot of things Star Wars related. It's just such a huge part of your childhood. Yeah, I feel that. See, I guess the big reason why I wouldn't consider myself like a super fan is because I have made it pretty clear that my mom was effectively the one who raised me. And it was her movie preferences that like left impressions on me. And to be honest, she was a huge Trekkie. She still does. I don't know why I said she was a Trekkie. She loved Star Trek. So I mostly watched like Star Trek growing up, which that doesn't have like quite the same following as Star Wars. Unfortunate to say, but true. So it's hard to get into that fandom specifically. There's another star out there, guys. Do the jump. Do the jump for it. You watched 4, 5, 6 with your grandpa before 1, 2, 3 came out, and then saw 1, 2, 3 with your dad in theaters. Star Trek TNG is some of the best television ever made. I love TNG. That is easily my best. I super love TOS. I really think TOS is good. But yeah, TNG is just, you can't compare to it. It's so mint. And then you constantly read Star Wars novels as a kid. I heard the Star Wars novels were actually really good. That's why it was silly when that was one fanon moment, is because I think when Disney bought Star Wars, they were like, hey, by the way, everything that isn't the movies or the TV shows is nixed and it's no longer canon. But all the fans were like, no, it's still canon. Hey, nice. Someone got it. I didn't see who that was. Was that you, Abel? Nice. Catch the star. I don't think that works. Good job. Congratulations. There were so many models that, yeah, that's how you felt. Yeah, that's what I thought too. When I heard Disney did that, I just thought it was stupid. It was such like a weird like power play on their part. That was like, the whole Disney buying Star Wars was such like a big cutthroat like business practice. But then George Lucas didn't make it better, because I think he actually did come out and George Lucas did say, selling Star Wars to Disney was the worst mistake I ever made. It's kind of like if you found out you sold your kid to Nazis. And it was just kind of a weird thing for him to say, because it's just like, okay, you're not wrong, but also at the same time, like, you're the one who sold your kid to Nazis. There's just like such a weird way of wording that. But then you did 7, 8, 9 and all the other things with your husband. Oh, right on. That's awesome. That's so cool. You got to experience them all like differently with different like figures and important people in your life. That's really neat. I think I watched 4, 5, 6 with my dad when he was around. And then I watched 1, 2, 3 with my mom. And then I watched 7 and technically 8 with coworkers. That's awesome. George Lucas also made Jar Jar, so he has no room to throw shade. I feel you there. I hate to say it, but I do agree with you. I just... It sucks because, like, I want to see Jar Jar as, like a good, funny character. Because, like, my girlfriend loves him. She really likes Jar Jar Binks. because she thinks he's like funny, and I know like there's quite a few people who do, but like I just don't like get him. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, what's up? How you doing today? How's it going? You think he's great? Yeah, see, I want to see that. Gotta wait for the sound to finish. Yo, what's up? How you doing today? Welcome to the inn. Teru, you're not new. Hey, what's up is new. We have a nice tradition here of people that like to spam that they're new even though they're not. I know people disagree with me, but it's just one of those, because you were a kid and it was like, he's goofy, haha. You just got here. Teru, you were one of the first people here at the stream. You did not just get here. Teru redeemed. Hi, I'm new. Oh my god. But I totally get that, and I think that's the exact same logic my girlfriend has on it. Is she really likes Jar Jar just because he was like goofy. He was just like a goofy character, and that might be why I don't like it. I'm so new. Teru, you're not new. What's up is new. They're the new one. I was also a kid, and I still thought, this guy's lame, get back into action. Objection. I'm glad you're using the sound alerts. That was actually really fun to set up. Teru, you are not new. Get back to action. I guess that's a good point, because like I think the first one, my favorite part about the first one was really like the pod racing. So I guess I can see that, like, wanting to get back to that and like the fighting, because the droid battles were really cool as well. But I think I was probably in the same boat as Abel, where it's just like whenever it was fixating on Jar Jar, I was just like, there could probably be something more interesting happening. Oh, you objected to Teru? Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you for getting my back. What's up? Appreciate it. Bring back Ian McGregor. He's such a strapping young lad. Oh, I know. You want to go back and have a Star Wars marathon? We should. Like, I've been watching them with my girlfriend and her friend, but I would absolutely like, we should have like some kind of Star Wars marathon. I love him. Oh, and it's midnight for you? Hey, nice. It is almost 1 for your boy right now. That's actually, I gotta ask you an important question. What's up? This is something I have to ask anyone, because I have to like get a kind of general feel for it. But what do you like more on your pancakes? Honey or syrup? If you even eat pancakes. He's in the new Obi-Wan series. Yeah, he is. That's right. I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't 100%, because I think I saw a TikTok of him the other day. Yeah, he is in the new Obi-Wan series. That's not the question you thought I was going to ask. What's the question, Kiwi? Is it about the fish suit? He's 65% of the reason Moulin Rouge is so good. He was in Moulin Rouge? Oh, wow. I haven't seen Moulin Rouge in so long. I don't even remember. Hello, everyone new. Teru, you're not new. You like syrup? Darn. That's okay. You're still welcome here. Hey, what's up? That's actually the general consensus, is me and one other person like honey, and literally everyone else likes syrup. That's okay. You're all allowed to have your own wrong opinions. He was the main guy? That's Ian McGregor? No way. I had no idea. The chat is so delayed. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. That's pretty normal with Twitch. Sorry for the delay, though. It's innately built into Twitch just to prevent like stream sniping and whatnot. I can try and see if I can reduce it, though. I believe I do have a way of doing that. You tell it's him because of his heavenly voice. He does have a really nice voice. That's a good point. I mean, when I'm not sick, you'll take honey as well. Honey's good. Do you drink tea at all? Because honey's really good in tea, I think. And his beautiful eyes. He does have very, very nice eyes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The chat will take a bit to show up on stream also, if that's what you mean. Yeah, sorry. That's correct. I don't know why that happens. That I'm working on, but you don't think it's that delayed? I think they're talking about like having it show up on stream. Because like I can read the chat like in real time as it's happening, but it does take a bit longer to show up on stream. Honey does not belong in tea. Tea is for milk and sugar. Abel, that's where you're wrong. Listen. Yeah, I'm with you there, Kiwi. I put honey in my tea. I don't put milk or sugar in my tea. I drink it plain, or I drink it with a little bit of honey. And you have a nice voice too. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you to say. Blasphemy. Hey, what's that word? Callback? was that word we talked about earlier, callback. I do sugar though too. Depends on the day. I mean, I'll do it for like coffee. I'll do like creamer or sugar for coffee, but I never put it in tea. Callback, yeah. I can remember things. I remember things sometimes. You also like liquid agave? I've actually never had that. I see it all over the place in like stores, but I've never actually had it. Can you describe the taste for me? You mean tequila? I don't think that's what it is. I could be wrong, but does it taste like tequila? I do not like how tequila tastes, so. Tequila is one of those I just avoid. Tequila is literally liquid agave? No way. It's a little more earthy. You think you've never had it straight? Okay. You're on an iPad right now and you regret laying on the ground for hours. I've had those days, so I get that. You also hate tequila. Yeah, it's like, that's like one of the few alcohols I just don't. Because they do studies, right? They do studies to show that, because we all have like different types of drunk, right? We all have like different, like beer does this, wine does this, tequila does that. There's actually nothing scientifically proving that's true, but it still like happens. Like, you know, there's that one song for tequila, like tequila makes your pants fall off. I relate to that song, even though there's nothing proving that should be the case. Taste is so bad. Whiskey or nothing? I'm with you there. I love whiskey. You're getting up and laying on the bed. That might be good for your back. That's a good idea. What's up? Gotta take care of your back. You have some strawberry cream tequila that isn't horrid, though. I'm sure the strawberry cream really, like, outweighs the tequila flavor, though. Tequila, for me, just makes you sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. That's how I am with wine. That's what wine does. Wine just knocks me out. I'll be having a good time. I'll drink some wine, and I'm immediately like, if I'm at someone else's house, I'm like, okay, where's your couch? I'm gonna go take a nap on it. You put it in hot chocolate? Really? I mean, that would definitely dampen the flavor. You're talking about tequila, right? You put your tequila in hot chocolate? Or the strawberry cream tequila, specifically? Strawberry cream tequila and hot chocolate. I see, okay. I was worried for a second there, because I was like, I don't think tequila would taste very good in hot chocolate, but that's strawberry cream tequila does. That sounds like it would taste good. A nice dessert coffee. I used to always have Irish cream that I'd put in my like late night coffee. It's a cocktail. I named it Fuck Retail. It's like Irish coffee, but it's kiwi-ish coca. Okay. TBH, you don't like alcohol? That's totally understandable. If I'm going to be real, I actually haven't had alcohol a whole lot recently. It's just like, it just loses interest over time. But yeah, I understand if people don't like it. I have friends that are like that, and I encourage, like, if you don't want to drink, then don't drink. I drink it when you have a horrible day at work. Nice. You like coffee? Hey, that's where we relate. I love coffee. I'm a big coffee drinker. I hate to say it, because they say coffee's not a personality trait, but it's definitely my personality trait. That's the healthiest way to live. Yes, to just be generally disinterested in alcohol. I agree. Howdy, y'all. I'm new around these parts. I don't think so, Taro. You've been new like 8 times now, I think. Booze is bad for you. Yeah, it's a lot of empty calories. But Kiwi loves booze. Yeah, there's some really good ones out there. Kind of an addict with coffee? Oh, I know for sure I am. I'm definitely addicted to coffee. 110%. You love booze, but in a healthy way. That's good. There's definitely a healthy, like, good, fun way to enjoy alcohol. But I'm new. Taro, I don't think so. With creamer? Yeah, I like to use a little bit of creamer. Just be like, to be honest, like, the creamer can really make or break some coffees, though. Because, like, you could get, like, the, like, worst grounds possible. But if you get, like, some nice creamer, you can, like, make up for it. Yeah, just like starting every day with a little bit of whiskey. I made a TikTok on that forever ago. that basically summed that up. That was just like, it's never too early for whiskey and too late for tea. The breakfast of champions. Well, you could Ron Swanson it. Just like start off your breakfast every morning with some whiskey, steak, and a cigar. You only drink on weekends, and even then it's like a glass. That's good. It's enough to enjoy it, but not like live off of it. That's not healthy. I know, right? And you get on Bean's case. Is Bean a heavy drinker or something? Or we won't say a heavy drinker, but we'll say an enjoyer. And don't get on their case. You tease. He was. Okay. That's funny. It's meant with love. Bean is he, they. Okay, that's what I thought, because I recognize them in your Discord. But they changed their name, and I did notice their pronouns were he, they, so I wasn't sure. I didn't ask, though. I didn't ask if that's what, like, if it was, like, the same one or a different one. He just came out? Okay, that's awesome. I'm so proud. Yeah, that's great. I just, like, I at first thought it was a different person, but then after a while, wait. There's too much similar with the other Bean, so I figured, but I don't like to assume things like that. So I just didn't ask about it, but that's awesome. That's really great they were able to do that. Nah, he's your brother. Nice. I think we did talk about that a while ago, and it still went over my head, because I think I brought up something like that, and you corrected me on it, but it just went phew right over my head. To be honest, VR is the best system. I agree, and I know to play on. Okay, so I know you're new around here, but I normally actually do have VR. I have an Index, and I have full body, and I normally stream VR in that. But I unfortunately did break my Index headset, so it is out of commission. But I am getting it RMA'd, so I have the old one sent out, and it is coming back, but I do have to wait, and I am going on vacation starting next week for about 2 weeks. But once I get back, I will be streaming a lot more in VR. How is the Index? Is it a good system? I love the Index. I can't tell you if it's a good system or not, because I have my own problems with it that make me, like, really simple design things that make me think, that's not good, but that would be a really easy thing for them to fix. Yet it's probably the best one on the market, if I'm being honest. Like, it's I can't say it's good, but is it the best one out there? Yes, I can absolutely say that. Back then he wasn't so out, so you probably just emphasized them sibling connection. I think that's what it was. I think I said I used like female pronouns, and you corrected me more into that direction, but I think it still just went way over my head. I go back and forth whether you want to get VR or not. It's a whole different experience. I gotta be honest. Like, I would suggest it. I think what's upset is definitely how I feel. I like just PC gaming. I like console gaming, but VR gaming is just like, it's developed enough to the point where I think if you like gaming, you should consider getting VR. You have an Oculus and you have a controller drift, so it's either then PC or any mobile system. That is a problem I had with when I had the Quest 2 before I got the Index, is I got that drift, and that gets so annoying. No worries, he wasn't allowed to be up front, so it's okay. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I figured was the case. But thank you for letting me know still. Wasn't your place to out him before he's ready. No, that's good. You're just protecting your brother, your sibling, so. Yeah, thank you for calling us out on that, because yeah, that's important, I think. But also, yeah, I would suggest maybe, like, I don't really love it, but maybe start with the Quest 2 Able. Like, if you're looking for something, I don't think it's great, but it is like the cheapest VR alternative, and it doesn't require a computer setup. Because like I think the Quest 2, I got mine for like 300 something. You smacked it a punch while playing Gorilla Tag. I've done that. I've absolutely did that with my Quest. Able will not go for the Quest. You go for the Index. Okay, then yeah, that's fair. You tried to avoid using pronouns altogether when talking about Bean, because you knew you would screw up and say that. Yeah, it's really hard. I get that, especially once you if you know them one way for a while. I understand it. It's hard to, like, once they make that transition, to remember. It's through Facebook. Oh, you are good though. Good. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you're okay, because yeah, I know I did that. I actually hurt my hand pretty bad once, but I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, Quest 2. You're okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, Quest 2 is, you have to go through Facebook, so don't get a Quest. In that case, I would say the index. The only problem is it is very expensive to get set up because it requires a lot more than the Quest. Because the Quest, it's standalone. It doesn't require base stations. It just requires the headset and 2 controllers, and it uses light sensoring and like this really shitty camera for you to be able to set things up. Where the index, I have 2 base stations, so 1 on each side of my room, and I have my controllers, and I have my headset, and then I have full body tracking, which is extra. But we went through the whole thing Saturday night stream about how Abel feels about Facebook. Whatever part of your life. You don't judge, you support. Yeah, I agree. I think that's kind of like the same boat I'm on with that. That's how I feel. I don't judge people for how they decide to live. I think especially if it's easy, like that's how I feel about like pronouns in general. If someone's ever like, hey, please use this pronoun, it doesn't really matter what I think about that. It's really easy for me to just be like, okay, cool, and then start making the change. But what do you not like about Facebook, Abel? Let's hear it. I'm curious, dreadfully curious about how this is going to turn out. I'm going to take a swig of water while I wait. I feel like there's a giant comment coming already. Facebook and Google are the 2 major candidates for becoming Skynet. Okay, you're not wrong there. Exactly, it's important to the person, so it doesn't hurt you to change. Yeah, and that's the biggest argument I've had, because I've actually had some really progressive people who were like getting upset. For some reason, they were getting upset at me for like pronouns other people were choosing. And I told them, I'd said that, I'm like, it's not hard for you to just like agree to, like, it doesn't take me any extra time to just remember to do that. It doesn't hurt me to just go by whatever pronouns they prefer, so you might as well. And that's like the biggest thing I've used, and they were like, okay, that's a good point. The amount of personal data they steal and hoard is insane. Okay, yeah, you're not wrong there. No, I don't think it's bad, Abel. Like, you're trying. I think that's what's important. Also, the star's out there. Exclamation point jump to get it. Get the star. But I guess, yeah, it's not up to me on that, so I shouldn't speak on that part. I shouldn't. As long as you recognize it and you're correct, you're good. Yeah, that's kind of my boat, because I've absolutely messed up before, like with stuff you're not thinking of. TBH, I don't care about what it takes to set up. You just want to play VR. Honestly, in that case, I would suggest the index. Then it is expensive, like I said. You're looking at over 1,000 USD. But like the index is reliable, and like what I found out recently is I had my index for a while. I can't even remember how long. It wasn't a year though, I'll tell you that. It was less than a year, and it did break, but they are sending me a new one. And the breaking that happened for it too, for my index, it didn't prevent me from playing. The breaking that happened with my index just was like a comfortability thing, like the cord came loose and like the headset didn't fit snug, but I could still use it. So it is very reliable and very durable. Hey, did someone get it? I didn't see, sorry. I think I have a way of spawning the star. Let me look. You're lagging. It is actually, that stream avatars does take a while. That's one thing that like when you do jump, it might, your character might jump like maybe a minute later. I think I can spawn more. Yep, let's do it. There's another one for you here. We'll get a few out there for y'all. Starpalooza. Go crazy, guys. One of these days we'll have something to do with these points that you can get. Yeah, I've never seen an avatar that goes on, or that goes on time for any streamer yet. The only, like, I think the streamer themselves is the fastest. Like, if I type in jump, my character jumps like immediately, but for everyone else, it's gonna take a little longer. You gotta time it like an arcade game. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way of putting it. It is basically an arcade game. I don't know if you guys have seen the bosses. You can't jump, it lagged, and it stopped the stream. What? That's really weird. I don't know why it would do that. Sorry about that. I'll look into that, see if maybe that's something on my end. There's still 3 stars left that I see. OMG, I'm new, Teru. You're not new. I'm so glad that's what Teru does. Teru just pops in periodically to let us know that she's new. No, you're not, Teru. Oh, let's try another quote. Let's see what else we have. Bam! I spelled quote wrong. Guys, ignore that. Please pretend I never said that. There we go. That's better. Become new. That's not how it works. Hey, look, it's the one we just barely did. Do you guys like that I put the wrong date in there? I put January 6th. I should fix that. You got one. Congratulations. I saw that. Nice job. It should give you points. Like I said, I don't entirely know what they do. Eventually, it'll be a shot, but that's about it. Oh, we don't have that many quotes. We got to get more quotes in here, guys. Gonna do more quotes. Say more quotable things. Actually, Abel said a lot of really quotable things on last night's stream. I don't know if you remember any of them, Abel. I do have the same QOTD, by the way, so if you guys wanted to do like the question of the day, Abel joined us with that, and so did Rafod. It only took 20 minutes. Yeah, sorry about the lag, but you did get one. But here's the question of the day. Oh, no, just kidding. This one's new. I lied. This one's a new one. Oh yeah, all the silly like brand names in restaurants. Yeah, Abel had some good ones. Your iPad might be the problem. Maybe. It's hard. iPads are pretty reliable though, so that's hard to say. Yeah, you never know with technology. Yeah, so the question of the day we have is, would you rather spend a day wearing wet socks or spend the day with a popcorn kernel stuck in your teeth? I'd like to hear your guys' answer before I provide my insight on what I think. Wet socks. You would pull your teeth out after an hour. Kiwi, just you keep getting ads. If you guys need me to, I can force ads. So I can like run an ad for 90 seconds. That will actually turn off ads for like 30 minutes. Let me know if you guys want me to do that. That's the only way, unfortunately, I can disable ads. Is I have to like force an ad to go through. You'd rather do the popcorn? So What's Up and Kiwi would rather have the popcorn. You don't want a cold on top of the Corona. That's totally fair. Ooh, Corona, that's no good. Okay, so we have 2 for socks. And we have 2 for popcorn. That's true. Subscribing would also get rid of those ads. Or, if you win the loyalty point competition, I also would just give you a free subscription. You had braces for 3 years? Okay. So your popcorn probably isn't that big of a deal to you in that case. I have braces. I would go insane with the popcorn. That's understandable. I'm used to getting everything stuck between your teeth. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I can see that. You can see that not hindering you or being like a problem. Yeah, because you get lots of pain and clogged eases. I see. But now you have tooth freedom. Tooth freedom. Liberated teeth. Why would you give up that for a day? That's the thing, you guys have to remember, this is a whole day. It's still awful, but like wet socks. Do you remember that one MiHoYo thing like they posted on Twitter? And it was Ayaka standing in water, and that's all the fan base could focus on was the fact that her socks would definitely be wet. Because Ayaka wears socks with her sandals. Here's the thing, you can choose, you don't have to wear shoes on, like with these socks. You could walk around all day with just wet socks and no shoes. That's not that bad, right? Or you could take a shower all day and just be wet already, and then that's fine. Then the socks are just also wet. It's no different, right? Ayaka definitely has a trench foot by now. Oh, for sure. But I don't want to be in more of a mess. That's understandable. You're right, because you did bring up a good point earlier. Is you definitely could get you could get sick from having wet socks. I didn't even think about that. You're right. You're right. Spend all day in a hot bathtub wearing socks. Loophole. That is a loophole if you're in a hot bath. Kiwi doesn't like that. I don't know. I think I haven't had braces, but I think I'd still rather go with the wet socks. Become the ultimate human prune. Does the water stay warm all day? Okay. You're at a Japanese style bathhouse. So that means water is constantly being introduced. So yes, it does stay warm all day. Run the hot tub all day. Yeah. Well, okay. You have to be careful though, because you're actually only allowed. You should only be in a hot tub for so long, because of the temperature the hot tubs usually run. That actually is the temperature for it to start cooking your meat. That's one reason why they suggest for like most hot tubs you don't want to stay in for more than like X amount of time. Is because it actually will start cooking your meat internally. But you would be human shrimp. Yes. That's a new quote we got. Hold on. I have to add that one. Give me a second, guys. Add quotes. And right here. Perfect. The next quote. But you'd be a human shrimp. Yeah, you cook yourself. That's why you wouldn't want to stay in the hot water all day unless it was like kind of warm. Teru, stop. I'm new. Spend 30 minutes in the hot tub, 1 hour in the pool, rinse and repeat. There you go. It will forever be new. Teru is always new. Pretty fingers and toes get painful after a while. That's actually interesting. I don't know if you guys knew this, but your fingers getting pruny is actually an evolutionary technique our bodies have developed to improve our grip underwater. That's why it's only like parts of your body and not all of your body. It's the parts that require us to like grip on more. It's a nerve response to help grip when wet. Yes, exactly. You got it. Yeah, that's something I learned quite a few years ago that I thought was pretty interesting. A paralyzed limb will not prune. Yep. There's no point. There's no point in having that prune. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those like weird things that people do that we don't really like utilize or we don't think about, I guess. I like how this went from Star Wars to being underwater. Yeah, the nerves can't detect being wet, so the body doesn't trigger the response. Yeah, exactly. What other fun facts do we know? Anyone know any other fun stuff? What does... Are you talking about like the AWU or AWO tax? So, in this chat, we don't... Well, I mean, okay, I was going to say we don't, but I don't like AWUs or AWOs. But everyone else evidently does. So every time you do the AWU tax, yep, there it is. Yep. Bethasmus will tell you got to pay the tax for it. Thank you for paying the tax, Abel. That's all it is. Yep. You're committing tax fraud. Stop it. I'm committing tax fraud. You don't owe woo. Good. We're one of the same then. So you won't? Right on. This is perfect. I did have an AWU sound that I added somewhere in sound alerts, though. Oh, 1 second. Just responding to a message right quick. Cool. Back to this. Okay, I'm back. No, you don't? Okay, cool. We're one of the same then. I don't say it, but you don't mind it. Yeah, that's fair. And I'll, like, honestly, I don't, like, actually care, but it is funny. It is funny, like, getting upset about it. Let me see, I actually think I have a pretty good one for it, but... Alright, I think we are actually at a good point to, start winding down the stream. What is that, Teru? Can you say that IRL? Yeah, this was actually a lot more fun than I anticipated. But I'm gonna start winding down. I gotta get ready for sleep. I have to wake up kind of early-ish tomorrow. But okay, are you gonna teach one at a time? Realm. It's 1 a.m. right now for you. Hey, what a coincidence. Same for me. We're in the same time zone, it looks like. Merlot. Yes, okay, Merlam, or is it Merlot? Murloc. So, Merlot, Murloc. Me. Mem. Thanks for stream. Hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. I want to start running these to be longer, but I think this one looks like a good length for the time being. But when I get back from vacation, I know I'm definitely going to have them be longer. Let me try to finish like interpreting what Teru is saying. Me. Is that your new song, Teru? Bleg. Well, taking a drink, you rubbed the plastic cup against your mic, and it made a terrible noise. Oh no. It was like a wiggly squeak. Ugh. From World of Warcraft. Oh, Murloc. I see. I can't be too loud, but I know exactly what you're talking about. That's what Teru's doing. Teru's being a Murloc. A little bottle of water. All right. Okay, so to wrap things up, first of all, thank you guys again for showing up today. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but Thursday, Kiwi and I will be doing our podcast stream. So you can come for that. I'll be in VR. Kiwi will just be on a Discord call with me. Loyalty points. So person who gets first gets 100 extra loyalty points each day. And you also get loyalty points just by showing up. You can also do things like exclamation point duel, gamble, so on and so forth to get more. Today's winner was Abel, so Abel's going to get an extra 100 loyalty points. Oh, I'm sorry it timed you out, Kiwi. I need to fix that. But yeah, I need to fix that. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Ooh, yeah, for once it wasn't just you, Teru. Normally it's Teru that gets, normally Teru's the one who gets timed out by the good bot. Hey, there's another star, get it. But yes, the winner of the loyalty point competition at the end of this month, so the month of June, will win a free gift sub from me, or if you already have a sub to my channel, a tier 1 sub, I will, I have stickers that I can't show you right now, but I will try to get them on this scene later that you can choose from, and I will send one to you. That's it. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. I don't know why it's timing those out. Yeah. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Yeah, I guess just the vacation. So Thursday will be my last stream. So hi, Teru, you're new. Thursday will be the last stream for a while. So I'll try to like upload videos and do like TikToks if I can. So also, yes, your stream is the last one before my vacation. But also if you guys want, oh my God, that was the wrong one. Also, sorry, it's timing you guys out with the symbols. Yeah, I know, it's being stupid. I don't know why. I'll fix that. My bad, guys. But there's that. If you want to check out any of the socials, we have Discord for those of you that aren't there to hang out in. I also have TikTok on there, YouTube, all the good stuff. I hate Streamlabs. Yeah, it's being stupid. I'll fix that. Don't worry, guys. I'll fix that by the time we have the next one. I'll actually do that right after the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Stream Elements. You're right. I should really start using that. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys so much again for joining. Before I do, let's look and see if we have anyone that we can raid. I'll first check and see if there's anyone available right now, and if there's not, then I'll open it up to you guys to suggest who we raid. And I have no one right now. So does anyone have anyone that's on right now that they would like to raid? No pressure, just do one. I know, I still should look into it. You're right. If anything, I should at least fix Streamlabs. Just me, yeah, it's just me. What's a raid? So at the end of a stream, you have basically what I have is the choice to, instead of just ending the stream, I can take all of us and we can go over to someone else's stream, and basically it would continue watching on their stream. So it's just a way to like have it no one. Or just to make sure, like, if you guys are interested in continuing watching, and there's someone there. Lemon Guard, you say? Let me see. I swear, if they're big, Abel, if they're big, I'm going to be upsetting. Oh, they're not that big. They're 24. That's not bad. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we will go ahead and raid Lemon Guard. Yeah, it's really cool. Thanks again, guys. I know this is like the third time I've done my exit, but that's what happens when I do my exit. You know me by now. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I will see you guys Thursday night. If not, I'll see you in the Discord. Have a good one. I hope you all make better choices than me, and I love each and every one of you. Okay, bye. Have a good night.